Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Kamen Zero Spike back again once again. And today we're here for Bakuage Sentai Boonboomger episode 31, and this is sort of kind of like a fillerish kind of episode, but we did get some little story beats in there as well. We got some fight scenes with Genba and Duras, and seeing how he absolutely got mollywopped by Duras. And also we got some more little story beats, and we see that Madrex is still still playing possum, still pretending to be Duras's little no mind puppet robot dude and stuff like that. But in this episode we see the return of a old auto monster who they basically repurposed. I guess he's a little bit stronger now because of the enhanced ignition key. Now he has the ability to speed up time by 1,000 seconds, or by however many seconds he decides to. And we see that they ended up creating this new curry place. This episode is heavily influenced on curry. They end up opening up this really sinister curry place, and every time people eat there, they start eating the curry. And then we see this with Sakito, where he eats some of the curry in this new place, and he takes one bite of it, and then when he looks down, it's all gone. So he basically ate it all, but you feel like you didn't eat any. You feel like you ate it, but you don't remember eating it all like that. So basically what this auto monster does, it basically speeds up the time by 1,000 seconds, and makes you think that you only took one bite, but you don't remember it. And then the more and more you eat this curry, the more and more gasoline they steal from you, and also you start to become addicted to this curry. So basically this new place is taking all the customers away from Mira's friend's curry shop, family curry shop that Mira is currently working at, and they're trying to find ways to get customers to come back into it because they're not aware of what the Hashirada-san are doing. But we see that Sakito's there at this place, but he keeps going back more and more, him and Boom Diesel eating this freaking curry. And we see that the others are trying to find a way to get this place up really back booming again. And the girl who was the daughter of the man from this curry shop who passed away, she took over the shop, and now she's getting discouraged from the new place, stealing all her customers. She thinks it's gonna get shut down. So we see that Taya he says he's gonna find some kind of way, but the other three dudes, they go and to this curry shop to see what it's all about, right? So they end up getting in the line for this curry place, and by the time they get there, they see Boom Diesel and Sakito there, and they're sort of starting to get addicted to the curry. People are all in the line, begging to go into this place. So we see our 4 rangers end up going into this place. Well, 4 rangers. We see that our 3 rangers ended up going into this place, and since they're in this place, they're eating the curry, and the same thing that happened to Sakito ends up happening to them. So when it happens to them, they started, our 4 dudes, including Boom Diesel, but they started getting addicted to this curry. And then that's when we see the Hashirada-san back there in the kitchen and stuff like that, making the curry and speeding up time and stuff like that, and they make it really fast. So we see that Duras explains everything that was going on, and then the more people are craving this curry, the more gasoline is being stolen from them and being sent off into the ether. So now they get sent off, we see that everyone is sitting there eating this curry, getting addicted to it, asking for more and things like that, and it's just really messing them up. So we see that Taya is doing all these different ways of trying to make the place better. He brings some of the most expensive exotic spices to the place. He says that, hey, we're gonna make the place look more prettier, more interior design, make it look prettier, and then that didn't work. And he ends up saying that, hey, maybe I'll just buy the place, I could do that. And he's like, no. Taya is you know what, you want the problem to stop, I'll just throw some money at it. He's like, no, it can't do that either. So we see that's when big old Boondario walks into barely walks into the place, and he says it's not about the it's not about the place, man, it's about the curry, man. The curry got to be good, man. Let me do this out here, man. I'm curry master out here, man. It's my time. So he ends up helping the girl make her family's curry better and stuff like that, right? And we get a flashback of Taya and Boondario when they kind of first met, and they're eating and curry together and bonding type stuff. That's what's going on. So we do see that Genba is trying to figure out a way to get into Duras's hideout so he can destroy him, and he does get intercepted by Matt Rex, and he fights Matt Rex for a while, but then Matt Rex grabs him and says, hey, Duras is in that other room over there, but I want you to give a message to Boon Red. And he tells that Boon, hey, Boon Red has to kill me, he has to off me. And I'm like, why? Why does he have to off you? I didn't get it, but it'll probably play more of a part later on. But he tells Genba to tell Taya that, hey, if Boon Red wants to solve any problems, he's gonna have to freaking off me. And I don't know when Genba is gonna tell him that. Hopefully next episode, because the way Genba gets rocked, he gets rocked. But we see that now Taya ends up going to the restaurant, and he sees that everybody is completely zombified, not like actual zombies, but they're being controlled by this curry. And Taya talks about getting the place shut down, and then everybody kind of spazzes out on him, saying that, oh yeah, you're not finna take down this place, this curry is awesome. He sees that all of the his boys and Bune Diesel is being taken over and stuff, and then that's when the Auto Monster reveals himself, and the crowd kind of starts getting all kind of uppity with Taya and stuff like that. And then he ends up getting attacked by the Auto Monster, and he has to fight the Auto Monster, but the people are basically getting in the way of that. So we show back with the rest of the crew, and they perfected the curry and stuff like that, perfected the other girl's dad's curry, and now they run out there where Taya is and starts they basically feed everyone the curry. They basically feed everyone the new curry, and it basically they have a food wars moment, and they kind of break out of the trance that they're in and stuff like that. And then that's when everybody gets together, everybody hinges up. You see that Mira is really happy, really happy, all the way to a point where she basically takes over the entire freaking fight. She basically takes the lead and beats this Auto Monster by herself, and the guy's just there. Also, Sakito didn't help because he was stuffed with food and he couldn't do it. But that's when we see then they end up fighting the Auto Monster, but then we see Genba, who runs in and sees Duras sitting there sleeping. He runs over to Duras and tries to hit him, but Duras has a force field around his body, and he ends up getting in a fight with Duras, and Duras completely defeats him, completely rocks him, even talking ish while he's fighting him. And he tells him that it looks like we had a pretty big skill gap there, buddy. And by that, I mean you. So he ends up beating the crap out of Genba and knocking Genba out back into his civilian form, and leaving him there, laying there in the rubble, all beat the crap up. So we see that Mira totally ends up defeating the Auto Monster by herself, and not really, but the guys are there, but she's just taking the lead and taking control of all the weapons and stuff. They do the 119 mech form. She calls the lion and everything. She even uses the 119 blaster thing, the zoom blaster. She was it, man. He was all right. I don't even know why I'm here, but yeah. So all the monsters defeated. The place is shut down, and now all the people are starting to go back, are basically going back to old girl's family curry place, and they, business is booming, business is nice, everything like that. Everybody's loving the curry and stuff. And then that's when we pan back to Duras's lair. Pan back to his lair, we see Genba laying there in the rubble. He's laying there in the rubble, it's still in his kitsune form. And then that's when we see Sakito and Bune Diesel walk up on his body, and I guess they're going to say, and most likely they're going to save him and get him out of there. But yeah, that's the end of this episode. And in the next episode, it looks like we're gonna get into some more trouble. But other than that, this episode was great. Very much a filler-ish kind of episode, kind of, you know, taking a break from all the super serious stuff that's been going on in the past few weeks, but still keeping that super serious stuff, still pushing a little bit of the main plot type stuff forward. Yeah, got some flashbacks of Taya and Boondario being cool with each other, and yeah, but also, what is necessarily Mad Rex's plan? Is his plan to fight Taya and have Taya off him? You know, like I would think that, you know, Mad Rex would want to live and, you know, actually fight off, you know, Duras and stuff like that, or pull the string, pull the string and show that he's not being, you know, controlled anymore and he's not mindless anymore to Duras, and maybe like take on Duras himself, not destroy him, but like take on Duras himself. You know, that's what I was thinking about. But I wonder what Mad Rex has got up his sleeve, I guess, because obviously he just couldn't be to get offed by Taya. I don't know. I mean, technically Taya is his rival, so I guess he would want to go out again to Taya. But yeah, I'm still wondering what was his whole motive behind that. And we see that Gemba is for sure not able to defeat Duras by himself. He completely got mollywopped in that 1v1 he did with him. So what's going on with that? Because we see that, you know, and also with the way Duras is feeling, like with the way Gemba is feeling, I bet he's probably gonna be very depressed after, because next episode we're gonna get another team up episode and we're gonna meet the ToQger. We're gonna meet ToQger in next episode, which is gonna be wild and wacky, and I can't wait to see how this interaction is going to go and how this interaction even happens. It's really cool to get, it's really nice and cool to see ToQger. You know, that's a random team to pick too. That's a pretty random team to pick. But other than that, hey, we're gonna see trains next episode, man, and I'm really looking forward to it. I love ToQger. So, but other than that, you guys let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about this episode of Bakuage Sentai Boonboomger. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and remember, as I always say, stay henshin.